Hey guys, so today we're going to be analyzing episode 70, part 1 of Skibidi Toilet. Here we go. I'm putting this into a whole video. Alright, so when the first episode starts, one of the cameramen launched their toilet grenades, and when the camera turns to the right, it looks like the same cameraman from the leak photo that the Fook Boom sent to a leak cameraman. Anyway, and then once we turn over here, we get to see some chaos going on. What's going on over there? And we see a rocket and some skibidis. Alright, so fast forward to this part, and we see that the POV is the large cameraman because he was the one that had the laser cannon. Skibidi Toilet 69 part 2, as y'all can see. Alright, so we get to the part where he shoots his gun, and there's some nuclear launchers, and then once we turn to the left, we see some toilets off on a conveyor belt, or are they moving, and some helicopter toilets. Oh yeah, and we can't forget about. Alright, so the large cameraman flies over here and tries to shoot the one nuclear laser toilet, but he is prevented by his shields. And then once we turn to the left, we see and hear the beautiful sounds of the Titan cameraman. Alright, so enough of that. And then we see he uses his new laser cannons, and then there's a toilet in the base that's trying to shoot him. And the laser cannons can also be used like plasma blasters. And then we also see another laser toilet, but he is prevented by Titan TV Man's sword. And then we see Titan Speaker Man throwing a toilet. And as you can see, his right shoulder is on fire. Anyway, so then Titan TV Man gives Titan Speaker Man some energy, and usually we'd think he'd explode, but actually just that much is enough to give him some power too. So yeah, just a little bit more can actually give him more power. And also, we also see that Titan Cameraman pulls a acid gun off of a toilet, and then alright, so the acid gun part, yeah, he pulls that off, and then we see an explosion, and then Titan Speaker Man uses his laser. And then this part takes us back to episode 58. And it also takes us back to the part when the nuclear helicopter toilets circled around him. And then it also replays this part when he shot all of them with his plasma gun. Alright, so different toilets circle around him. And, oh yeah, I also remembered that Titan TV Man says something in reverse. I'll play it for you. Alright, so here it is after Titan Speaker Man shows up to help. I really don't know what he said in reverse there, but yeah. So then we see the parts, so yeah. Alright, so we get to this part where they also get around him, and he uses his sound waves. Okay. Alright, here it is. He has definitely upgraded his sound. And he shoots very fast. So yeah, he shoots really, really fast. He can shoot many in just like 2 seconds. He shot at least like 15 of those in like 2 seconds. Probably more, honestly, but yeah. And then we see him using his laser once again. Oh yeah, it was the wrong part. It was this part that brought us flashbacks. And if you guys look close, this is actually the one from Skibidi Toilet 68 part 2. As you guys can see, when the toilets were getting upgraded in the lab. Okay, yeah, and they also come up close to him, like in the older episodes. So yeah, he shoots his core laser this time instead of his guns, and they all fall to the ground, like in the older episodes. And I know you want to take a rest, buddy, but you're literally in the middle of a war zone. You're not in the base. You had enough rest time when you were infected while the Skibidis were giving you. Alright, enough of that. So, when the camera turns, he does the man face from Roblox like we've seen many times. And then we zoom in and then we see an upgraded DJ toilet. So yeah, he vibes and then we might think these are like maybe shields, but it's actually an upgraded detainer. And he throws all of the equipment. And then literally he grabs it and throws it at the Titan cameraman. Well, Titan TV man comes in to help. It's basically no use. So yeah. And then once we look over here, he also talks. And before Titan TV man's store gets ripped off, here it is. I think he said something like, "You all will die." And then he ripped off the sword, but Titan TV Man catched it. And before we turned to that scene, the detainer flew away. And he's holding his own sword. I don't know if he detached it. And as you guys can see, the speaker and camera woman got upgraded, as y'all can see. And then we go in here and then this part is when we see that it was actually being recorded on a tablet. Okay, so we're in the elevator for a little bit, and then it all of a sudden becomes dark. So yeah, Elite, the dark speakerman's light glows, and then all the cameramen turn on their flashlights below, and then we hear rumbling above, like this. Sorry I forgot to time it, but yeah, or turn on the sound, but here we go. This is the part. I don't know if that was a toilet or an Alliance member, but all I know is that there was more to be shown in part 2. I don't know if this needs a part 2, and we really don't know. I don't know if this is just going to be 2 parts. This might be a 3 or 4 part episode. But yeah, after that part, then the episode ends right there. If you guys really enjoyed this analysis video, please make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So anyway, do a big favor for me and get us to 4.02 subs. That'd be very nice. I don't know how long that's going to take, but who knows. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Anyway, if you could do all 3 of these things for me, that would be great.